It's tonight is opening night tonight. The Rockers baseball team are going to take on the Long Island Ducks to kick off their season tonight.
And Christina joins us live now with High Point Rockers president Pete Fish for a great preview. Christina, how's it going out there?
Oh, Audrey, I know you just mentioned some rainy weather. Thankfully, everything is already dried up from those early morning hours when we were having to have a talk back here with Pete. But I will say now, everything is clear. It's nice to know that we're not ready to start the season off. I mean, folks are going to be singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" all night long tonight for y'all's opening night. What are some of the details, what folks can expect if they want to come out?
Well, tonight we open up with the Long Island Ducks, first game of the season. We've got fireworks after the game. We're handing out some souvenir pennants to the fans, celebrating our 2022 South Division Championship. And, it's just great to have baseball back. The season is here.
I think that's one of the things that everybody looks forward to when we're transitioning into that springtime. You want to be able to get outside. And one of the important things that we've noticed about this stadium in particular is that you all have the use of AstroTurf. I want to show you guys something special here. This is not regular grass. This is not the stuff you would normally see if you go out to a baseball game, which makes it a lot easier on rainy days like this morning to sort of let the field dry out. Is that right?
Yeah, once the rain stops, we can play in about 20 minutes. And we were the only team in the league last year who did not have a rain out. Knock on wood. We hope that continues.
And maybe the not having a rain out was a part of your success last season. We know you made it to the championship of the division. Can you sort of talk about the expectations going into this year? I mean, those players have to be under a little bit of pressure to keep that going.
We have a lot of unfinished business. We won our division, and then we lost in the championship to Lancaster. We've got a lot of new guys this year, but we've got 12 former major leaguers. We've got a player from the Japanese major leagues. We're a little bit older this year than we traditionally are, which means that we also have a little more experience. So the expectations are high.
The expectations are high. And speaking of those expectations, we know that Major League Baseball went through a major shift in the last couple of years, adding the pitch clock, larger bases, and things to sort of make the game move faster. But from what I hear, this isn't new to you all at all. In fact, you're the ones who started this trend.
Yeah, as a Major League partner league, we are the testing ground for Major League rules. So our bases have been the bigger bases for a few years now. The extra inning rule started here. We've tested distances with the mound. We've tested the pitch clock, the number of times you can go talk to a pitcher, things like that. So Major League Baseball uses us as kind of a training ground for those rules, and then they see what works, and not all of them work, but this year we have a few new ones as well.
Well, that's pretty cool. At least folks at home can also maybe get their training here if they want to go take a trip maybe to see a different major league, but they can also come out and enjoy some of the special offerings that you have this year. Every week, there are different days throughout the week that you have promotions going on. Sort of tell the folks about that one.
Yeah, we try to have a little something different every night, and Tuesday nights are 2 for Tuesday, so we always have some concession specials. Thursdays, we have Thirsty Thursday with discount beverages. That's very popular. Friday is fireworks. Saturdays, we do a giveaway. Sunday is skewed more towards family day, so something always different happening.
And more importantly, I know tonight is opening night. But tomorrow night is also very special to honor one of your own here, Coy Willard. He has ALS, and I know that this is something that was important for you all to sort of highlight. And there's even something dedicated right here on the field for him as well.
Yeah, Coy Willard is the chairman of our board. We're a nonprofit that operates the team, and he's been a longtime community supporter in High Point, very dedicated, a native of High Point, and he has put a lot into this project, and we wanted to do a tribute to him. So we did name a seating section where he sits every game after him, and we'll have some more tributes tomorrow night, so it'll be a special night.
And so if folks want to come out this weekend, there's so much to happen. Of course, opening night is tonight at 6:35 against the New Yorkers, Long Island Ducks. Long Island Ducks. Make sure you come out and see them play at 6:35. And if you want some discounts on those tickets for tonight's game, make sure that you go over to the website, highpointrockers.com. You'll be able to put in the promo code PLAYBALL. I think that's very appropriate to get a discount on 4 different tickets for the family. Can you sort of tell me where that section is? Because I know it's a specific section, right?
It'll either be down the first baseline or down the third baseline. So there's not a bad seat here, 4,000 seats. It's very intimate. You've got great sight lines everywhere you sit.
Can't complain about that. It's a beautiful stadium, and thankfully it has dried up at this part of the hour. Of course, I know Brian back there in the studio has got an update on our weather forecast, can let us know exactly how it'll be looking at game time. We're crossing our fingers out here. So Brian, take it away and give us good news.
I'm just the goat today in this whole thing. Yeah, it's good duck weather tonight, that's for sure. We'll talk about that in a moment.
Yes, and here is a look at the rest of this weekend's schedule. If you're not able to make it out to tonight's game at 6:35, there is a chance to see them every single day. Saturday, same time, 6:35, and then Sunday at 4:05. And be sure to take advantage of that promo code that Christina shared.